My people, what's up? Listen to me. We're going to go over this nasty little long division problem. It's not a big deal. There are lots of ways to do these, and they do pop up a lot on the SAT and the ACT, so you got to pay attention. If you want a little bit more in-depth review, please check out mtuclass.com. Show us a little love, but we're going to get after this. Stay tuned. All right, so look, long division, I know it's a pain, but it's really not that bad, okay? It seems really daunting, but just get after it. And there are a couple different ways that you can shortcut this, and we'll go over those, okay? But let's go through the standard format first, okay? So if I have this equation, right, or excuse me, this expression, and I have 6x minus 2 on top, that's my numerator, and x plus 4 on the bottom, that's my denominator. I always put the numerator in the box, no big deal. And again, I know this is old school, but just hang with me. So we go 6x minus 2, and we're dividing x plus 4. Now, the only thing I worry about is the x and the 6x. Okay, and I say, all right, what do I have to do to the x to make it 6x? And obviously, that's multiply by 6. So that's what I do. Boom, I put my 6 on top. I multiply the 6 times the x, 6 times the 4, and I get, let's get that out of the way. I'm going to get 6x plus 24. Now, with any division problem, you subtract the second line from the first. No big deal, right? So I'm going to get 0x, so that guy's gone, and then I'm going to get minus 26. So I can't get the x to go into the minus 26 because it's not minus 26x. There's nothing I can multiply the x by to make that work. So all that this becomes is minus 26 over x plus 4. So my answer is actually 6 minus 26 over x plus 4. That's the answer. Now that will be in one of the answer keys, and I'll show you this in a minute. But my point is, you have this answer. Now, if you want to check it, there's a different way to do this called back solving, which I really love. Okay, so the back solving, what you do, or excuse me, not back solving, but picking numbers. With the picking numbers, what you do is you pick a value for the variable, and you'll hear me talk about this a lot. Picking numbers is a piece of cake. So what you can do is say, all right, look, what if I want to make x equal 2? Just a random number, I know. But if I make x equal 2, what I can do then is say, all right, if I plug the 2 in here and I plug the 2 in there, it's going to be 12 minus 2, right, divided by 2 plus 4, right? So that's going to be 10 over 6. So if I have 10 over 6, that's 1 and 4, 6, which is 1 and 2/3. Yeah, so that's not a big deal. If I plug 2 into my answer option, do I get that value? That's the question. Okay, so let's delete all this stuff. And what I'm saying is, again, if I have 6 minus 26 over x plus 4. If I make x equal 2 in this, will it give me 1 and 2/3? Well, let's find out. Okay, not a big deal. So it's going to be 6 minus 26 over 6, which is going to be 6 minus 20, that's going to be 4 and a third. 4 and 1/3. Yeah. Well, 6 minus 4 and a third is in fact 1 and 2/3. That's it. So it matches. Okay, so again, we can do it the standard way, which is, again, the way where we do the actual division, or we can just pick a number, plug it in. Let's try another one real fast, okay? You'll see what I mean. All right, so in this one, we have 5x plus 3 divided by x minus 4. So again, standard format, right? What we're going to do is 5x plus 3 on the inside, and then we do x minus 4 on the outside. What do I do to the x to get it to be 5x? I multiply it by 5. All right, so if I'm multiplying everything by 5, it's going to be 5x minus 20, right? I'm going to subtract this. It's going to be 0. This cancels, and then I'm going to get negative 23. Or excuse me, positive 23. Okay, now does the x go into the 23? No, it does not. So if the x doesn't go into the 23, then I just have plus 23 over x minus 4. Okay, so again, my answer is 5 plus 23 over x minus 4. Now, let's try the picking numbers. Okay, if I make x equal 2, what happens here? This becomes 10 plus 3 over, what is that? Negative 2. Yeah? All right, no sweat. So then it's going to be 13 over negative 2, right? Which is going to be negative 6.5. So which of, would this work? If I put in the x equals 2 into my answer, will I get negative 6.5? Let's check it out. So I have 23 over negative 2. Okay, so no big deal here, right? So now what do? I go 5 minus, and again, what is this going to be, right? Well, 2 and 20, it's going to be 10, so it's going to be 11.5. So this is going to equal negative 6.5. It's a miracle. So again, if I pick my number x equals 2 and I plug it in, to this, I get the exact same value. Okay, that's what you got to see. So let's try this last one. Let's rock and roll with it. Not a big deal. Now, again, what are my two options? I have two options here. I can either pick numbers, I can make x equal 2, or I can just back solve it, or excuse me, do the standard solving, the long division solving. All right, so let's try the long division first. We're going to have 8x plus 2, and we're going to have 2x minus 3. Okay, so what do I have to do the 2x to get it to be 8x? I'm just going to multiply by 4. All right, so it's going to be 8x minus 12, and we're going to subtract this bad boy. Right, so this is going to cancel out, and it's going to be positive 14, because I'm subtracting a negative, obviously. The 2x doesn't go into the 14, so it's going to be plus 14 over 2x minus 3. So my answer is going to be 4 plus 14 over 2x minus 3. That's what we focus on. Now, if we pick numbers, it'll work out to be the exact same thing. But the crucial piece here is that you realize you can do the long division, or you can just pick numbers. Now, if you're picking numbers, it's going to look something like this. All right, so this is a very classic question on the test. All right, this type of thing pops up all the time. Now, again, as promised, I have answer options here. So I can do the exact same long division that I've been telling you about, or I can just pick numbers. If we pick numbers, let's see if it works. Let's say I make x equal 2, excuse me. X equals 2. Okay, well, if x equals 2, it's going to be 10 minus 2 over 5, which is 8 over 5. That's 1 3/5. Well, if I make x equal 2 and take it in here, which of these equals 1 3/5? Let's check it out. If I put x equal 2 here, this does not work. That doesn't equal 1 3/5. This does not work. No. So we come down to these two. So this is going to be 5 minus 2 over 5. Well, that's not going to be 1 3/5. That's going to be 4 3/5. Okay, so that doesn't work. Then let's try D. Okay, so D is going to be 5 minus 17 over 5, which is 5 minus 3 2/5, which is going to be 1 3/5. 1 3/5. 1 3/5. So again, D is my answer because I picked numbers. No big deal. It worked out. Okay, so again, this is how you can deal with a lot of tricky, kind of funky long division stuff. You can pick numbers, you can do long division. It doesn't really matter to me, but this is something you're going to have to reconcile on the test. So love it or hate it, you got to understand one way to solve it. If you have any questions, just let me know. And if you want a more in-depth math program, don't forget to check out mtuclass.com. Boom, son.